E aí, gente, tudo jóia? Tô de volta aqui no canal. Eu comentei no último vídeo, quer dizer, no penúltimo vídeo, esse daqui, de Estou de Volta e planos para 2025, né, novidades para 2025, que eu traria alguns conteúdos diferentes aqui no canal. Eu ainda tô planejando e tudo mais, me organizando. Hoje é meu dia de folga, então eu tô de casa. E todo vídeo eu tô de casa, né, mas tô gravando esse vídeo aqui porque hoje eu tô de folga. Enfim, algum desses conteúdos novos que eu comentei no último vídeo, no penúltimo vídeo que eu traria, seria relacionados à minha jornada de estudos e tudo mais, e eu ainda não consegui desenvolver uma forma de gravar isso e trazer aqui pro canal e também não tô tendo tempo. Eu já tive alguns estudos aqui, mas esse vídeo não é sobre isso, esse vídeo é sobre inglês. De toda forma, queria compartilhar que eu concluí 2 cursos já de Python, um que é Python para iniciantes, outro Python voltado para machine learning. No final desse curso, eu fiz um pequeno programinha de machine learning seguindo um tutorial, e tudo isso no canal de Técnica, é o mesmo vídeo que eu menciono aqui, mas só para dar algumas atualizações do que eu fiz depois disso. Esse vídeo não ficou muito legal, mas eu resolvi postar ele só pra poder manter o compromisso aqui. Ele ficou bem abaixo do padrão que eu gostaria de entregar, mas é o começo, né? Eu tô aprendendo. Dito isso, eu concluí o curso de Machine Learning, fiz o projeto lá de vinhos e tudo mais. Tá no meu GitHub, pra caso... GitHub não, tá no meu LinkedIn e no meu GitHub, pra caso alguém tenha interesse. Meu LinkedIn é esse daqui, Guilherme LVL. Pode vir aqui e pedir pra se conectar. E, enfim, spoiler aqui do que eu vou comentar. E spoiler do vídeo. Enfim, hoje chegou essa encomenda aqui pra mim, esse livro, que é Data Science do Zero. Eu vou começar a ler ele pra estudar. Só que não tem nada a ver com o vídeo de hoje. O vídeo de hoje também é sobre leitura, mas não vai ser sobre esse livro. Há algumas semanas eu conheci esse canal aqui. Na verdade, eu já escutava o podcast dele e tipo, eu gosto muito da forma que esse cara fala, a pronúncia dele, o tom de voz. É muito legal, eu acho que tem uma qualidade muito boa. E aí eu descobri essa playlist dele aqui, porque eu escutava pelo Spotify. E eu encontrei a playlist dele no YouTube. E nisso eu descobri que ele tem um site em que ele narra o podcast e tem tudo escrito aqui assim e tudo mais. No começo do canal, né, no ano passado, eu costumava acessar um site que agora eu não vou lembrar o nome, e lá eu também escutava e falava. E é a ideia de hoje aqui para esse canal. Para esse a ideia do vídeo de hoje é isso, é escutar a pronúncia dele, falar aqui e ir praticando isso. Aí caso alguém tenha interesse, tá aqui o nome do canal, Easy Stories in English, tem no Spotify, no YouTube, tem o site dele e tudo mais. Eu nem sei se eu posso repostar dessa forma aqui, mas vamos descobrir. Outra coisa também é que um dos motivos pelo qual eu estou me forçando ou fazendo essa prática aqui hoje não é à toa, não é só para gerar conteúdo, apesar de que se der certo vai ser uma boa forma de gerar conteúdo, mas também é por conta da minha pronúncia. Como eu tô praticando, fazendo Duolingo no transporte, no metrô, eu não tô tendo tempo de. Eu me sinto com vergonha de pegar o celular no metrô e começar a falar inglês, né? Então, o que tá acontecendo é que eu não tô pronunciando, não tô tendo a pronúncia mais. Minha última pronúncia foi no último vídeo que eu fiz aqui, e foi isso. E a ideia aqui é ler e pronunciar, enfim, tô me enrolando demais, bora pro vídeo.
Doggo and Kitty do their laundry.
Dogo and Kitty do the laundry.
Once there was a dog and a cat.
Once there was a dog and a cat.
The dog was called Doggo. He had long, thick hair.
The dog was called Dogo, and he had long, thick hair.
The cat was called Kitty. She had soft, thin hair.
The cat was called Kitty.
Doggo and Kitty lived together in a small house.
She had a soft, thin hair. Dogo and Kitty lived together in a small house.
Their house was beside a forest.
The house was beside a forest.
Doggo and Kitty liked living beside the forest very much.
Dogo and Kitty liked living beside the forest very much.
Doggo was only a small dog.
Dogo was only a small dog.
Kitty was only a small cat.
Kitty was only a small cat.
But they had big dreams.
But they had big dreams.
Doggo and Kitty wanted to be like the big people.
Dogo and Kitty wanted to be like the big people,
Adults.
the adults.
They wanted to walk like adults and
They wanted to walk like adults
talk like adults
and talk like adults
and live their lives like adults.
and live their lives like adults.
There was a problem though.
There was a problem though.
Adults have hands,
Adults have hands,
and Doggo and Kitty didn't have hands.
and Dogo and Kitty didn't have hands.
They only had paws.
They only had paws.
Their paws were big and cute, but
The paws were big and
they
cute,
weren't like adult hands.
but they weren't like adult hands.
They didn't have fingers.
They didn't have fingers.
They only had sharp claws.
They only had sharp claws.
You can't shake someone's hand if
You can't shake someone's hands
you have sharp claws.
if you have if you have sharp
You
claws.
will just hurt them.
Close, you will just hurt them. Pessoal, desculpa pelos anúncios aqui. Eu não uso adblock no meu computador, então vai aparecer. E vocês vão saber porque eu tô querendo comprar recentemente, né? Aí, ó, placa de vídeo. Não, brincadeira, já comprei uma placa de vídeo, mas o foninho aqui também já comprei. É o controle. O controle que eu quero comprar nesse momento. Então, tá aí, vocês sabem. Deixa eu voltar pro vídeo.
So Doggo and Kitty couldn't be like the big people,
So, Dogo and Kitty couldn't be like a big people.
but they had their dreams still.
But they had their dreams still.
You might be thinking,
You might be thinking,
if Doggo and Kitty weren't adults,
if Doggo and Kitty weren't adults,
did they go to school?
did they go to school?
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
School isn't for animals.
School isn't for animals.
School is only for children.
School is only for children.
Doggo and Kitty weren't adults and they weren't
Doggo and Kitty weren't adults and they weren't children.
children. They were animals.
They were animals,
So of course they couldn't go to school.
so of course they couldn't go to school.
As I said before,
As I said before,
Doggo and Kitty lived together in a small house.
Doggo and Kitty living together in a small house.
The house was made of wood and
The house was made of wood
had a bright red roof.
and had a bright red roof.
It was a very pretty house.
It was a very pretty house. Ele falou diferente, né? Eu falei pretty, mas ele falou de um jeito bem bonitinho, gostei.
But because Doggo and Kitty weren't adults,
But because Doggo and Kitty weren't adults,
and because they had big paws
and because they had big paws,
instead of small hands,
instead, não sei o que é isso aqui, of small hands. Small hands. Eu aperto espaço e ele vai pra baixo ao invés de dar play no trem? Agora eu me perdi. Small hands. Peraí. Small hands. Achei, acho que eu tô. Apertar dessa vez pra ele não ir outra vez, né?
they were very messy. The house was always
Apertei espaço. O espaço funciona quando quer, velho. Small hands. They were very messy. They
hated cleaning up. The house. But because Doggo and Kitty weren't adults, and because they had big paws instead of small hands, they were very messy. The house
they were very
was
messy.
always full of mess, and
The house was always full of mess,
they hated cleaning up.
and they hated cleaning up.
One day, Doggo and Kitty were looking for clothes to wear.
One day, Doggo and Kitty were looking for clothes to wear. Não sei.
They liked to wear shirts and trousers and hats,
They liked to wear shirts and trousers and hats,
just like
and hats,
the
né?
adults did.
Just like adults did, just like the adults.
But Doggo and Kitty couldn't find their clothes.
But Doggo and Kitty couldn't finger the
They
clothes.
weren't in the drawers.
They weren't in the
They weren't in the cupboards.
drawers, eu acho. They were.
They weren't on the hooks to wear. They liked to wear shirts and trousers and hats, just like the adults did. This was always full of mess, and they hated cleaning up. One day, Doggo and Kitty were looking for clothes.
One day, Doggo and Kitty were looking for clothes to wear.
to wear. They liked to wear shirts and
They liked to wear shirts and
trousers and hats,
trousers and hats,
just like the adults did.
just like the adults did.
But Doggo and Kitty couldn't find their clothes.
But Doggo and Kitty couldn't find their clothes.
They weren't in the drawers.
They weren't in the drawers.
They weren't in the cupboards.
They weren't in the cupboards.
They weren't on the hooks.
They weren't on the hooks.
Finally, Doggo looks on the floor.
Finally, Doggo looked on the floor and found the clothes there.
He found the clothes there. Look, Kitty, he's
Look, Kitty,
dead, picking up a shirt.
his side pick up at shirt.
Our clothes are all dirty.
Our clothes are dirty.
We can't wear these.
We can't wear these.
Adults don't wear dirty clothes.
Adults don't wear dirty clothes.
You're right, Doggo, said Kitty. These clothes are too dirty for us to wear.
You're right, Doggo, said Kitty. The clothes are too dirty for us to wear.
We will have to wash them.
We will have to wash them.
The adults have a word for that, don't they? said Doggo.
The adults have a word for that, don't they? Say Doggo.
They call it laundry.
They call it laundry.
Yes, I think you're right,
Yes, I think you're right.
said Kitty. We are
Say Kitty.
going to have to do our laundry.
We are going to have to do our laundry.
Very good, said Doggo.
Very good, said Doggo.
Now, how do we do our laundry?
Now, how do we do our laundry?
It's very simple, said Kitty.
It's very simple, said Kitty.
You go and get some water,
You go and get some water,
and I'll go and get everything else.
and I go and get everything else.
Doggo went outside to the river to fill up a bucket of water.
Doggo went outside to the river to find up a bucket of water.
The bucket was big, wooden, and
The bucket was big, wooden, big, wooden, and very, very heavy.
Very, very heavy. Kitty opened one of the kitchen cupboards and
Kitty opened one of the kitchen's cupboards
pulled out a bar of soap.
and put out a bar of soap.
The bar of soap was round, red, and very, very pretty.
The bar of soap was round, red, and very, very pretty. Pretty.
She put it on a chair.
She put it on the chair.
Then she went to find the washing board.
Then she went to find the washing board.
The washing board was a long metal board that they could use to wash their clothes on.
The washing board. Peraí. Then she went to find the washing board. The washing board was a long metal board that they couldn't use to wash the clothes on.